Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. I'm Adriana. I'm a transformational life coach and abundance consultant. I've got an intuitive reading for you channeled from my guides. But before we get to that, Happy New Year, and I would love to invite you to check out my New Year's readings. This is a special spread designed to give you the maximum amount of spiritual awareness for your coming year. And you can learn more in the description below. There's a link. I just want to get into your reading. So let's do that. We're starting with the fruit bat, also known as the flying fox. Message of kindness. And this is looking to always choose the kindest choice, even if it's the most difficult one. And knowing that good deeds are always repaid. And I know that's like, okay, basic universe 101 type stuff, but it's so easy to forget. Right? When you get lost in your day-to-day or everything that's weighing you down, it's really hard to remember to be kind to yourself, and sometimes hard to remember being kind to others. Okay, let's look at the rest of your cards. We've got King of Cups starting your reading. Okay. You know, I've got a nice feeling with this card. Kind of very jovial, happy to be around other people. Looking for other opportunities, looking for other emotional opportunities for connection, perhaps, or looking for a mate. He's looking, this is a searching energy. Not to the point where he's actually going to do something about it, but it's kind of like he's just scanning the horizon for what's coming in next. Let's look at beneficial energy, Ten of Swords, and energy that is interesting. Challenging energy, Seven of Pentacles. This is really fascinating, Capricorn, because on the one hand, Ten of Swords is what you need to do. And Ten of Swords has to do with making an ending. We need to cut something off. We need to just allow this to be done so that you can walk away with a new beginning and a clean slate. What is interesting is that the Seven of Pentacles is also the message of cutting off, but it's knowing the right time to cut off. And I believe that's the key this week, is knowing the right time to cut this off. Okay, because if you do it too early, then you're going to have to do it again. And if you do it too late, then there's consequences to that, right? And so perhaps this is a lot of what the king is searching for. What is the right time? When do I need to do this? When do I need to use the phrase, pull the plug? Okay. Now this is funny because now I'm getting the reverse meaning from this card. What might actually be holding you back is the desire to be too kind, right? To not want to appear harsh or to not want to appear heartless. So you might be holding back from cutting off. But actually, it's like you want to put it out of its misery, put it out of its suffering, and just get it done. Okay, so there's a really fine balance here. I can't, because this is a collective reading, I can't tell you do it on Tuesday, because that won't be true for all of you, and that's not really great advice either. But this is about getting you to know when the right timing is. So I'm going to ask for some advice on that. Fairy lilt and the Hanged Man. So that's interesting. This tells me that this situation is going to resolve itself. And you do not actually need to cut them off, to cut the situation off. It's going to happen on its own. As you surrender to the timing of that which is greater than you, i.e. the universe, the situation is literally just going to make itself happen. So this ending is going to happen without you needing to make anything happen. Yeah. So... to just give you a quick little story, I was in a relationship for 4 years, and I had been, especially towards the end, really struggling with it, going back and forth. And my guide said to me, you know, the initiation for the end of this relationship will not come from you. It will come from him. And I thought, that's weird. It doesn't sound like him at all. But sure enough, I think a week later, the initiation came from him. And so that was a clear, like, I'm feeling this needs to end. I know this has to end, but I didn't have to do anything to end it, really. It literally just kind of, the situation fell in my lap and opened up a conversation, and we led to where it needed to go. But when we allow the universe to just take care of the timing, it happens. Your job is to just be willing to be open to that. I believe that's your King of Cups as well. Be open to the fact that the universe has already decided the timing, has already decided the ending. And all you have to do is pay attention and to listen to when that ending is, you'll have the clues, you'll have everything fall into place appropriately, but you don't want to push it. You don't need to push it. And I also want to say, you do need to trust it and believe it. Believe that the universe has taken care of this ending and will show it to you. You can definitely trust that. Okay, now I want to go back to, okay, they're telling me to stay with these cards and to go back to the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man has a sickle in the background. Can you see that? It's like a little sickle. And then the Seven of Pentacles is holding a golden sickle. But in this card, the sickle is put down. So again, you're not going to have to do the actual cutting. You're not going to have to do that. Something else is going to initiate this for you. There's also an idea of timing. So you may be impatient for this situation to end or resolve. But it has to happen again in the right timing. Harvest is all about timing. You get it 1 week early and there's not enough nutrition in the grain. You get it 1 week late and then it's over mature and there's not enough nutrition in the grain. You have to get it exactly right. So, the best advice I can really give you is listen, but just be aware that the ending is already taken care of. And when that ending happens, be glad because the universe is watching out for you. But also be aware that that ending is going to be a new beginning. I think that's the double message of your King of Cups with the Ten of Swords, is that this new beginning is already in motion for you. So all you have to do is be open to it. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me. And again, please check out that New Year's reading. It's on soulguidancewithadriana.com, or there's a link in the description below. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.